Bonjour Anthony Joseph.
Bonjour.
Le poète Anthony Joseph a choisi de nous lire un poème de Gil Scott-Heron. Quel poème avez-vous choisi? Which poem did you choose?
I'm going to choose a poem called And Then He Wrote Meditations, which is a poem that Gil Scott-Heron recorded in 1972. It's a tribute to John Coltrane. It's one of my favorite Gil Scott-Heron poems because I think this is a poem that started off as a poem. It's one of his more literary poems, and it's in a style that he didn't really write in too often. And then he wrote Meditations. Straddling the darkness, he controlled the bucking thrust and rode on into the emptiness that he alone would try to fill. Into the middle to try and be the bridge between spirits. Expand, he screamed. The vacuum was aroused, suspicious and alarmed. Who would dare? But on he rode. The tailwinds were from Africa. The bass and force were timeless rhythms that restructured beat and consciousness. The chasms between seconds were made real and whole. New targets imploded within the body. Holes were punctured through ebony nothingness, and resistance increased. Walls appeared. Rise up, train. The answer is just beyond the next wall. Rise up, train. The answer is just beyond the next wall. The train rose up. No one had ever so thoroughly defied the night. The crosswinds were from the east, lyrical assessments, harmonic sirens that called cut deep into never-seen but half-remembered desires. Is there a reincarnation, O Lord? Do I recognize a part of me that is dying? In the crevices of all these bleak skulls, lying conceptionless here. Non-existence attacked the man. Go back, intruder. You are not welcome here. We have no need for your emotions here. We have no emotions here. But obscurity was losing its grip. The inky blackness gave way to gray shadows. Go back, intruder. The canvas of limbo became a veil, porous and smoking from the heat. As rays of light touched upon never before illuminated concern, the screams grew louder. The once placid nightmare of soundlessness was crumbling, giving way to cries. Go back, go back, go back, and screams of pain and hunger. In this place you seek, black traveler, he was asked. In this place we will tear the flesh from your body. Here we will gladly crush your skull and pour acid on your exposed and rotting brain. But we never let you die. We hold you here alone, and worst of all, aware of all that we do to you. We hold you captive here in hell. But come, said the wind. The threats were not the only sound. The faint throb of warmth that lay vibrating just beyond the horror of hell was a magnet pulling and reaching, drawing him on. Come, hell is past for you, said the wind, and the rhythms of heaven absorbed him. A love supreme, a love supreme, a love supreme, a love supreme. And then John Coltrane wrote Meditations.
Merci beaucoup, Anthony Joseph.
Thank you.